Hello everyone, CDNet here. Last weekend I thought I could safely go and spend some time at my family's place. Didn't have anything on the radar that was gonna launch in the weekend after Pangolin Finance. Of course though, crypto never sleeps and a bunch of things happened really, so I think now is a good time for the second installment of small updates from the Avalanche ecosystem. First of all, I want to start by taking a look at NFTs. French streamer Coro Bizarre has launched his Lamasticards service on the Avalanche blockchain. Lamasticards, I think the current series is based on the anime series One Piece, come in a couple different varieties. The most rare one has been sold out. It's not actually random, you just pick whichever you want, but there are limited numbers for each. You can also claim a free one. I think at any time though, I do not believe I have at the moment received mine in my Avalanche wallet, which is where I think it's supposed to go. And if you're a Twitch subscriber of this, you can also claim an extra one. Secondly, Snowies, which you may remember from a previous video, have posted on Twitter some cryptic pictures hinting at a new feature for Snowies. So just to make sure that I would be able to record anything that happens there. As you may know, I missed out on the sale because it was in the middle of night for me. I had to purchase myself, or I got to purchase myself, Totoro Snowy number 11 at the marketplace. So I will be ready in case something cool happens there. But if you already own a Snowy, or if you're also intrigued, definitely keep an eye on this space and keep an eye on the marketplace. Last but not least, Elk Finance's Moose NFT. There were only 100 of these, but the holders of the Moose NFT will receive Elk airdrops, and also the Moose NFTs will gain experience and special abilities based on the holders' Elk liquidity score. There will also apparently be some special events and airdrops, and last but not least, a node operator for the Elk mainnet, which as far as I am aware does not yet exist, but is probably planned, will be required to stake at least one Moose in each supported network. The catch, there are only 100 of them and they would have cost you 20 AVAX each. There are 4 different rarities of Moose, starting with the Epic, or maybe ending in the Epic. There are only 10 Epic Moose, 5 of which are pre-minted held in reserve. 3 Epic Moose will be given out to the strongest holders according to liquidity score. 1 Moose is reserved for the artist, and the last Epic Moose will be given away in the Twitter competition. That means that there was absolutely no chance to draw an Epic Moose in the sale, which basically means there were only 90 Moose left for the sale. Aside from the Epic Moose, there were Rare Moose, of which there were 30, and there were also Uncommon Moose, of which there were 60. Now, no matter which Moose you actually got in the end, you were going to be airdropped a couple of Elk on the Avalanche network and on the Matic network, normally more, 3 times as many on the Matic network. At current price for Elk on the Avalanche blockchain, you would break even, but of course there's no telling what will happen to the price once everything launches on Matic. Speaking of Moose, I think now is a good moment to take a look at the Avalanche Zoo with all the animals we've got running around on this ecosystem. The first thing I want to take a look at is Pangolin Exchange, the oldest animal on the farm, if you will. Pangolin Exchange launched their vote system, which means you can now participate in governance depending on how many PNG tokens you have. You can either delegate to yourself or to someone else. At the moment of recording, no proposal is actually available to vote upon, but we can be fairly certain that one of the first proposals will be to lower the PNG rewards for pools that do not have PNG as one of the half of the tokens, to reduce the sell pressure on the PNG token. If you want to participate in governance, I would recommend you to check out the forums on the Pangolin Exchange and participate in the discussions, form your own opinion, and either delegate to someone whom you believe would well represent your vote, or just vote for yourself. Once that's live, the only thing that's available right now is delegating. I've delegated to myself just because I can and just to try it out. Very simple MetaMask transaction, and I assume you'd be ready to go. In the same vein, Yeti Swap has rebalanced its pools as well, favoring also pools that have Yeti Swap as half of the token in it. If you are still in one of the old pools, you have to take your tokens out and deposit them into the new ones because the old pools have stopped giving rewards. Panda Swap has gotten its own update and have launched Bamboo V2 with also slightly different farming incentives than Bamboo V1, hopefully to stabilize the price of that token. If you still have Bamboo V1, you can use the converter on their website to transfer it into Bamboo V2. If you still have unclaimed Bamboo V1 is one of the farming pools, I would recommend you to record yourself claiming those, because they have been known to be a bit finicky. If something goes wrong, you have some evidence that you did not get the same amount of Bamboo V1 that you should have had, and you could try and claim them in their Discord. Recently launched Pangolin Finance also opened up their nests, which are essentially staking. The smart contract operation for which you can see running in the background right now, in case you're interested in that. Do keep in mind there is an early withdrawal fee, so if you have paper hands, probably maybe this is not for you. Also live by community request is the Snowball P5 pool. This one does come with the withdrawal fee, so do keep that in mind. Overall, Pangolin Finance has been really good farming the past couple of days, which has been largely due to the performance of the P5 token. So far so good, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for continued performance by P5, because so far it's been really fun. Lastly, 3 new launches that I am aware of. They are Lydia Swap, which is or will be a decentralized exchange. Cheetah Finance, which we don't have much information about just yet, but I think it may be something similar to an auto compounder. Lastly, and expected to go live soon, is Avvy Domains. To my understanding, rather than having this unreadable mess that is currently your address, they will attach some sort of domain to it, which will make it much more human readable and maybe much more practical for certain applications. I'm quite looking forward to trying it. Guys, that's it for everything I think I should update you on ever since I left for weekends away. If there's something I missed, do let me know in the comments. Happy to take a look into it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.